It's going to be fun. Can you hear me now? You can hear me now, right? So all of that, you didn't hear anything I said. Can you hear me now? Now I know you can hear me. You can hear me. Now you can. I know that you can hear me now. I know you can hear me now, right? Yes, you can hear me now. Okay, well, let me think about what I said. I said that, wow, what a day, that I've been going crazy today and trying to listen to that Joshua Aide trial. And then the press conference came on with Joshua Aide. It was very lackluster. The closing arguments were like a college lecture. They were very, like, I want them, like, with, like, really, you know, the closing argument is really supposed to grab your attention. It's supposed to be dramatic. It's supposed to make you really think. I did not find that in this. It felt like the prosecutor was going through a college lecture where she was just going down points on a PowerPoint slide. It was not good, but the case really was pretty cut and dry, okay, with the evidence. And I knew the jury was going to pick guilty on all three counts, and that's it. Close the door on that. Then we got Barry Morphew, and I think there's not one person in here that hasn't heard that Barry Morphew was arrested today a little after 9 o'clock near his home, and there was a press conference. This affidavit is sealed. We're going to get very few details. We're not going to know the cause of death, the manner of death. We know that there's no body, okay? Why did the district attorney take the case? They wouldn't have taken the case if they did not have sufficient evidence to prove the charges. Murder after deliberation, and then he has destruction of evidence, you know, and then he's got this what looks like a bribery charge, okay? So that he has a bond hearing tomorrow at 10:30, and we'll see. I'll, you know, see what happens then. That'll be 12:30 my time. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been just running around. And maybe that's a good thing because I've been kept very, very busy. And hang on one second because I'm trying to make this chat bigger here. Okay, now. Hello, Tammy McD. Thank you for the present. Thank you to Barb M. That was beautiful stuff as well. And thank you to my daughter. She's watching. She just called me. She said, Mom, are you going to eat those scatty dogs? I know how you are about eating things that are shaped like animals. It's not things that are shaped like animals. It's that I like to sometimes save like nice, like I just do that. Like I just don't want to eat. It's so silly. But I've always been like that as a little kid. When they give you those big Hershey Kisses for your birthday, I would just put them on my shelf, and then my brother would eat them over the summer when I was away, and I would just find chocolate shavings when I came, you know. But that whole thing, I still have my Hershey bar that I made in Hershey's Chocolate World. Everybody else in my family ate theirs. Mine is still in the tin in there, and I'm going to eat it. I said, I'm going to eat it. It's just like, I don't know what's wrong with me, something. Anyway, I said, no, I'll eat them. And then she said, well, I bought you the other ones are the backup shortbread. Backup shortbread. So, hi, Aunt She. So let's see who's here. Isabel B., Tina Medley. Oh, I saw Tina Gillespie in the comments. It was good to see Tina Gillespie. Haven't seen her in a while. Hi, Recliner Detective. Hi, Lisa Hobbs. Kelly Dawn, April F., Moo of 2. Let's see. April F., somebody thought you were gone. I saw a comment about it, like that gone. Nanette, Cindy L., Mrs. Calabash, Debbie L., Slam RN, Muka. Let's see. Kathy Martinez, Sporting Guista, Susie B., Debbie L., Slam RN. Yes, guilty, Joshua. Yeah, guilty. Things are moving really fast. It's like if it doesn't rain, it pours. We haven't had a trial, and then it's like this arrest, and everything just flying. Did you see was given bail even with the Homeland Security agents saying it was the worst case of child SA that they had ever seen. That is so upsetting. No, I didn't get to see that. So is he out? Is he out? What was the bail? Hi, Carol Boyce. Muka 77. Let's see. Sue W. Half Rudder. Just Anam. I know I muted it. I had a feeling about it. Like when I came back here, I said, oh no. Because sometimes when I put it, snow remover. Tracy W. Robbity Bob. Tammy McD. D'Andy. Laura Lynn. Carrie is so very. Let's see. Lacey Alice, hi. You just got reconnected with the internet. Wow. Hope Berry, hard, sad, bad days for the rest of his miserable life. I see you, you see me. Davita Lane. Ashley said she'll be on shortly. Okay, everybody's been looking for an update from Ashley. Let's see. Tracy W., I said it. Kathy from Texas. Thinking of you and your family. Thank you, Just a Mom. Thank you very much. La 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 la. La la la. Move 2. How are you? Did they arrest him for murder? Yes. 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 First-degree murder. Murder after deliberation, tampering with evidence, and what looks like a bribery charge. Move 2. Please call in. Recliner Detective loves hearing your stories. See here, Nora Woods, Kevin Leonard. Oh boy, Aunt She. Barry Morphew is found. Yeah, murder after deliberation, tampering with evidence, attempting to influence a public servant. Yeah. CC, we have 2 videos. Okay, if you didn't watch our videos, the second video where we covered the press conference, the realtor that sold the property, the house, to Barry and Suzanne is the same realtor that also sold the house when Suzanne was missing, and her husband called in. Her husband called in and spoke to us about what his wife thought of Barry and Suzanne when they were buying the house, what she thought when Barry was then selling the house after her disappearance, and what she has thought to this point. So if you haven't heard it, go take a listen. It's towards the end of the video. Hi, Deborah Vancouverden. Carol Lucy. You're up again. Okay, so what has... I think Slam RN, if you didn't know, you're probably the only one that didn't know in here. I think so. Hi, Danielle C. Hi, Carla M. Pam W. Okay. Hi, Nana ×3. Another Colorado husband guilty. Yes. And then, oh, I forgot. We also talked about that cult, another Colorado case. And that cult in Colorado and the mummified remains of the leader in a sleeping bag that was decorated with Christmas lights and made into like a shrine with glitter makeup under the eyes. Yeah, we talked about that too in the other video. And we just touched on Letitia is no longer representing herself. Okay? Oh, because you asked, I thought you asked for murder. I don't know what you asked. You asked something. It sounded like it. Like you didn't know. Slam RN. It's what? The cult? What are we talking? I don't know what we're talking about, Slam RN. I have no idea anymore. Okay. Marcy M. Okay. Let me get the number into Slack. And then I'm going to mail the number to Ashley. Sorry, I have to do it this way because we have bad boy people watching. Bad boy Johnnies. So we used to call. Don't be a bad boy, Johnny. It's a long story. Okay. Ashley, I'm going to just send you the number. Oh, shoot. I have to go do something. No, I'm just going to doodly 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 do. Okay, Ashley, I sent you the number. The number's in Slack for everyone else. What is this? I don't know what this is. Hold on a minute. Someone's sending me something and I'm not sure what it is. What is this? What is that? Okay, so somebody sent me something here that was posted on Facebook by apparently the father of Suzanne's daughter's boyfriend. The father of Suzanne's daughter's boyfriend. So the daughter's the daughter's boyfriend's. This is posted by the daughter's boyfriend's father. And it said, today is Suzanne Morphew's 50th birthday. The truth is, I didn't know Suzanne very well. Our son and her daughter are in love and have been together since the fall of 2018. Their family was new to town, and we didn't cross paths socially. My wife and I went out to dinner with her once when the kids went to a dance together. There were driveway pleasantries while dropping off or picking up her daughter, warm texts complimenting my son's manners, and some brief conversations over planning for a vacation that we took her daughter on. I know for sure that my son loves her. A lifelong picky eater, he started eating things that he'd always...
Isn't it?
That he'd always refused at home, telling my wife and I that Suzanne made the best dinner tonight, before telling us how he now loves something that my wife and I had been trying to get him to eat his entire life. My wife and I started answering questions of what's for dinner with Suzanne gave us the recipe. And it was clear Suzanne loved my son. She welcomed him into her home, and he loved being there. And one of the most painful moments among many over the past year, my son, typically pretty stoic, exploded into tears and asked us, will I ever see her again? While I don't know Suzanne very well, I had some strong impressions of her character. She was very calm. Her energy was easy and warm. She never seemed to me to be in a rush or frantic, the way so many of us with kids and work can become. She looked you in the eyes and asked questions about you and your family. She listened. I liked her. I do know her daughters. I see her reflection in their warmth, their ease with being told I love you, and their comfort with responding in kind. Suzanne shines bright from these two women. Along with that reflection of their mom is the unimaginable pain they suffer at her disappearance. I now see that day, almost a year ago. What did purple hair do? She left. Now see that pain they suffer at her disappearance. I now see that day, almost a year ago, as a lightning strike that continues to reverberate out and through our community. My family, primarily her daughters, more than anything, I wish for them to be able to begin to heal from that lightning strike, to make sense of the past and move into the future with their mom's love continuing to radiate from them. So today on Suzanne's birthday, will you join me in holding her and her daughters in your heart? That love and support we can show on a day like today is not enough, but it is what we have to give. Thank you. So, and then he posted that picture of her. So the one we had up. So that was very nice. Okay. And
Hello?
okay. Let me get, can we hear you?
I don't have any
You're on
sound.
mute. Hang on. Hello?
Meeting settings.
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
What's that?
Hello?
Media. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? What are you doing?
There's nothing. This is so dumb.
What? What happened?
It's turned all the way up.
No, I had
Media is turned all the way up.
I had it on mute.
Volume, in-call volume, all the way up. Unmute.
What is she talking about? I had it on mute by mistake.
Video. Video's working. Have no
Can you hear
sound.
me? You have sound.
Notification. What the heck?
Hi, Mary Rose.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Still nothing. Unmute.
For real?
I know, right, Miss Kelda? She says it's hysterical.
Too bad. If I had the volume on, you would have heard her before.
Yeah, you totally hear me, and I can't hear anything. Nothing. It's not on your end, is it, for Zoom?
Is your Zoom audio hooked up right? Somebody's yackling on my phone. Who's yackling on the phone to me?
I wonder why. It's never done this. Ever. More. Yeah, we know you guys can hear us, but we can't hear you through the tablet.
Scooter's going to get really mad in a minute.
Wi-Fi.
She's like,
hello?
Davita. If it was Davita.
Still nothing.
Remember Davita's like, what's wrong with this blasted thing? Oh, you could hear her even though I had my
I'll
thing
call
on
in
mute?
on my phone. I don't know why it's
You
doing
heard
this.
her the entire time, even when I said it was on mute for me? You heard her the entire time? Really? Oh, that's right, because this is my mute. When I put my mute, you can hear. Oh my goodness gracious.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear? Can you hear?
Still nothing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, make sure your audio is set up right in Zoom. Check your audio settings. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hi, Sappy. Ashley, we're waiting for you to save us. Ashley is going to call in, Tina. Yeah. Davita said she's going to call in. Good morning, Sully. Hi, Kim Miller. Kim Miller. I need a coffee. You need a coffee. Coffee sounds good, but I probably shouldn't have coffee right now. I could have that Mother's Day tea because I believe that is caffeine free. Why my daughter would buy me caffeine free. But it's good to have at night, I guess. Carolyn, do you know sign language for Scooter? Not really. Not enough. Okay, Davita said she's going to call in. Davita or Ashley? Oh, here's Ashley. Right on time. Right on time. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Ashley.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Oh, dear. If Ashley can't hear, then we've got a problem. If Ashley can't hear, we have a problem. If Ashley can't hear, we...
Camilla.
You can hear. You can't hear us? Oh, boy.
I need a coffee. You need a coffee. Coffee sounds good, but I probably shouldn't have coffee right now. I could have that mother's, because I believe that is caffeine free. My daughter would buy me caffeine free. Good to have at night, I guess.
Got it.
You can hear?
I'm not sure if I'm really here or not.
Carolyn, do you know
You are
sign
really
language,
here.
Scooter?
It works
This
now. I
is the
can hear
Twilight
you.
Zone tonight.
Not enough. Okay, Davita said she's going to call in. Davita or Ashley? Oh, here's Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Ashley?
Hi, I'm not sure I muted the YouTube though.
Yeah, I think you
You
have to
sound
mute.
fine.
She has to mute the...
You don't hear things in the background?
Yeah, I do.
No. Carolyn, I don't hear you.
You don't hear me?
No.
Hello, Ashley.
Hello? Uh-oh, hold on.
Oh, dear.
Scooter, are you kidding?
Are you doing this on purpose?
Scooter, are you kidding?
Carolyn,
Are you kidding, Scooter?
you're faking this.
I am not faking this.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Wait.
Carolyn's pretending like I can't, like she has no sound.
Ashley, can you hear me?
What?
Ashley, can you hear me?
You're joking. I know you are.
Bring out the whiteboard, Carolyn.
Ashley, can you hear me?
I don't know if I'm there anymore.
You
You're
are.
here.
You're
Yeah, I
here.
hear you.
Yes, you're
You
here.
hear me?
Yes.
Carolyn hears you.
Yeah.
It's not like I haven't done it before. I don't know what.
Can you hear me?
Carolyn,
Ashley.
come on. You can talk.
Ashley, can you hear me?
Stop. No, I can't hear you. I can
Ashley,
hear
can you,
Ashley, so I have to be able to hear
Ashley, can you hear me?
you. Ashley, do you hear Carolyn?
No.
Oh no.
What is she? Is she playing around?
Can you guys in the chat hear me?
Please tell me you're playing around.
Can you guys in the chat hear me?
Turn up the phone, see if you can hear them there.
Can you hear me in the chat? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now in the chat? Can you hear me
We
now?
can hear you on YouTube.
You can't hear me in Zoom.
Yes.
You can't hear me in Zoom. Hold on.
You can hear me on YouTube?
I hear Carolyn on chat in YouTube. Let me see if I can hear you, Ashley. And I can hear myself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can't hear me in Zoom. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay.
There we
yes.
go.
There
Did
we
you
go.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Hear me? Okay.
What happened?
I have no idea.
So it wasn't my fault then, in other words.
But
Well,
your other
you
thing
have
was
your
your
own
fault.
young person tech support standing right beside you.
Yeah, but I figured it out on my own. That's what I did.
Okay, so everybody's good now. So Ashley, what's going on
I've just gotten, well, I got a text earlier
from him?
and from him, and I texted Davina, so I don't want to repeat myself if she said anything.
No, just go ahead and just
Go
say
ahead.
it.
Okay. So I only got on. Is that me?
No.
Lexi wants to know about this tomorrow. She's going to bed now.
Oh, good night, Lexi.
Good night.
Good night.
Hold on. So can you hear me?
Yes.
Because mine says mute, but I don't know what's muted. Okay. So yeah, what happened today was really nothing. I can't put my camera on because my hair is wet and up in a towel. So
Okay.
he texted me one time today, and that was it, which is so extremely opposite. So I felt really relieved.
Mm-hmm. What did he say?
Well, he said, because usually he starts texting about 8 o'clock in the morning and it goes on. And then this was at 12:27 p.m. and it said, "Good afternoon. How is your day going?" And I didn't say anything, but that really didn't sound like him. So I'm thinking, well, he must get it now that it's just not going to work. And hold on. I mean, it's one extreme to the other, and I'm glad, but I'm a little apprehensive because it is so extreme. And so I'm wondering what happened, if he really gets it, or if he talked to someone, maybe like this ex-wife or supposed ex-wife Debbie, said, just back off, or if he's thinking about something else, and doing something else. I did some detective work today, but I'm not as good at it as all of you because I kept paying money to all these places and couldn't
Well,
find.
I don't pay any money to the places.
I did. It was, money here and
No.
money there.
Oh no.
But yeah. But
Wait, what? What? I didn't hear that. What?
She paid money to places.
Money to places? What do you mean?
like been verified in places like that.
You did?
I did.
What, I'm confused. You mean to verify who he is?
And things about him, yeah, because it's just odd. I don't think he's this bad, dangerous person or anything, and I think he is who he says he is. But there are all these odd things. It just is so strange because I think that whatever happened today with the text, and I did get one a few minutes ago that was just two question marks. And I guess that's because I didn't respond. But other than that, that's all I've gotten from him today. Although that's kind of unsettling in itself. But so I don't know. It's one of these things. He's either just gets it or someone told
What
him
about
to
that friend request you sent that Cherry?
I took it back. I didn't do it.
Okay.
But I did look at all that, and they both had wedding rings on. They were clearly married, if not legally, at least in name, and as recent as this past December. So the thing is, whether or not he is
Good night, Carol.
like a con artist or whatever, I don't think he's dangerous, but he is deceptive, I figured out, and well, you guys figured it out before I did, but he was deceptive about, first of all, the extent of the disability. Then he was deceptive about his brother, because I specifically asked him.
They're asking in chat.
Wait,
if
yeah.
you could start from what happened last night, or, because some of them are confused. They're like, "What did you text him?" And they want to know if you can pick up from last night.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
want to ask her a quick question. You said deceptive about his brother. Are you talking about the brother that died?
Yes.
about with dementia?
Yes, he said he only had one sister and he didn't have any brothers.
Okay. And
But he did. I
and
saw it too.
You found it.
I found it too. It popped right up.
Okay.
So last night, I don't know where to
I'm going to be
start.
right here. I'm just getting a cup of tea, but I can hear everything. So
Okay, I don't know where to start. It was just that I had this date, on Sunday night, and it's a man that I met online on an online dating site. And I thought everything had been checked out, and it really had. He is who he says he is, I believe. But he started getting really emotional and aggressive emotionally, where all of us, it went from chatting and tech, and then, well, it went from chatting on the website where you don't have the person's number. You have to get to that point, and then where you feel comfortable giving your phone number and your last name. So we got to that point, and then he asked me out. And so I said, okay. And so we made a date for this past Sunday night to meet at a restaurant in the town where I live. And we didn't meet. He ended up wanting to pick me up, which I think which was a mistake on my part. But I did agree to that. I had seen on the dating website that, he's 60 years old. He had had a stroke in 2016, but he said he had almost fully recovered, and that's all it said. And he had a lot of pictures of him climbing mountains and doing archery and that kind of thing. And that wouldn't be important within itself, except that when he picked me up, I discovered that the disability was extensive. I would not have canceled the date for that. It's just that it was the first kind
One
of
moment, Ashley, just 1 second. Welcome to the Deputy Ramblers, Michelle Cameron. Thank you for saddling up with us. I'll give you some ponies. Okay,
Welcome.
carry on, Ashley.
Welcome, Michelle.
That was a little deceptive, but I got it. I understand that, even though he seems very confident, like conquering the world kind of thing, even though he has this disability. And the disability is he doesn't have any use of his left arm, and he uses a walker type of cane.
Right, yeah.
And
Like that base on it with like those.
yes.
Yeah,
The three,
I saw that in that picture.
right. And but I get it. I get why he would do that. But
She'll get to it, QB. Calm down. She's just recapping for people that may not know the whole story. She'll get to it.
I didn't do it again. So anyway, we go to dinner and it was nice and we laughed and had good conversation, but it just kept getting really intense because it was almost like it went from just meeting this person for the first time and he was wanting to get married the next day. He didn't say that, but that was just it was just so much. And but it was still okay at that point. I thought, well, that's nice. Well, then since then, he increased the text that he was sending me all day long when I was at work, and that went on all day yesterday, and it was getting upsetting to me. I don't have a job where I text at work unless it's extremely important or involving my child, but it just kept on and on and on. And I thought the next date was going to be this concert that is on the 26th of this month. But then he wanted to go out tonight for Cinco de Mayo. And I said, no, I can't, because we have this work Cinco de Mayo, which we do, but I didn't go because I didn't go to work today. But I said, I can't do that, but I didn't want to do that. I needed to breathe because I felt like he's kind of, suffocating with all the And the text yesterday were things like, I can't stop thinking about you. This is great. I'm so glad we're doing this. And I don't even know what he's talking about that we're doing. And it was just on and on. I can't even tell you, it was about 40 to 50 texts during the day when I was at work. So I got home yesterday from work about 3:30ish, and he started calling. And I've asked him to to not call unless it's really necessary, because I prefer to text. But he kept calling over and over and leaving voicemails about the Cinco de Mayo dinner he wanted to do. So I texted him. I didn't call him back, and I explained that I couldn't. And he said okay. But when I got home, before that happened, there were these flowers, these roses that had been delivered at my door. This was the first two, and they were there. And I pick them up and I bring them in the house. Excuse me. And of course they're from him. And I checked my text, from the time I left work to the time I got home. And he said, I was worried because you didn't answer my text, so I sent them. But then they kept coming. The delivery trucks kept coming, and I ended up getting 10 different sets of dozen roses, which was, to
Were
me,
they all, did you say they were different couriers or?
yes, there are two. It's the same florist, but there is one branch, I guess, in Sonoma and one in Napa. So some came from one and some came from the other. But they're both very expensive florists. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was insane.
What did you do with all of them?
I gave him, we're having fountains put in. There's a lot of construction going on at my apartment complex. And I ended up giving them to the workers to take to their wives or girlfriends or children or whoever they wanted to. I still have one, because there's one still here in my kitchen. But so I found someone to take them. I didn't throw them away.
Right.
And it was just all too much. And then I got really, really upset. But you have to understand, between the time I left work early because I got upset and I had to get a sub for my 6th period class. But by the time I got home, it was later, and I just wanted to come home. And the whole thing was just extremely upsetting to me. I thought it was too much. I had decided I should have never done this. And he was just coming on so strong and wanting to do this and this and this, and texting me pictures of his house and his garden. It was relentless. And I didn't even know if I ever wanted to go on a second date with him yet. So I'm home then, and then I just start crying. And I don't cry a lot, but it was just, I didn't know what to do. And I ended up taking the day off. Well, I had to take the day off today because I went home sick, anyway. So I'm all over the place with this because it's so jumbled in my mind right now.
Just take your time. We're in no rush.
Well, that's what happened yesterday. And so, to make a long story short about yesterday and last night, it was almost to the point of it feeling like a stalker. To the point where my daughter and her friend got upset about it and left and went to the friend's house because they said it was so weird. And
did you mention that he sent that dinner too?
oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that was later. That was later in the evening. He also sent a steak dinner from Cattleman's Restaurant, and it's a steak place here. And yeah, it was just intense. It was
Just for you? He didn't send anything for your daughter?
No. Well, it was enough for 2 people. No, it was just for one, really. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was telling Lexi the story. And then
And she said,
did you send me for my?
She goes, now wait, how many dinners did he send? I said, Just
He's
the one.
Yeah, it was just
So, oh, he didn't send one for her daughter?
he's great. That's what Zoe would have said if she had been here. I did say she could have it if she wanted it. Actually, I gave it to my neighbor. I have a new neighbor, and she's really young. She's in her early 20s and in college, and I gave it to her. I just was anyway. So it was this whirlwind of him sending all these texts and gifts and wanting to go out, and okay, so can we go out Thursday night? It was, and so finally it got to the point where I was extremely upset. And then I got advice from a couple of friends on what to say to him. I kept getting lots of advice. And then I joined chat and everything here. And everyone, of course, as usual, was so helpful. And I ended up texting him that it was just too much. Let me look. I don't even remember what I said. Well, it's along the lines of, it's too much right now, and we have to slow things down. And I'm not ready for this. And I kind of put it all on me. Well, I did. I put it all on me, that it was my issues. And then he kept on. It just kept on. He kept texting me back saying, well, I'm sorry you have issues, but it'll be fine. And it just went on and got crazy. And then all of us start discovering that he hasn't been completely honest. Not with the disability, that's not what I mean. And I would have gone out with him regardless. It's just the deception that I feel. But now, after all that last night, and I know that was jumbled, but now I did some research after Carolyn and others did some research. Mine was not that effective, but there are other things that he's been deceptive about. I asked him if he had siblings, because I'm an only child. So I always said, do you have siblings? And he said, oh, yes, I have a sister in Florida, and she has a beautiful house, and I have my own room there. We can go there. It was just, it's just, so that was another thing that it's not that he's directly lying, but it's, I guess, lying by omission, in my opinion.
But he is directly lying. He said he broke up with someone in 2016, and he's obviously married, so he is directly lying.
That is,
yeah. He's directly lying. Yeah, absolutely.
That is a direct lie. And then I, did keep looking at the Facebook, and he clearly was with this woman in December.
Correct. Well, October, yeah, at least October.
I found one in December too.
Okay.
I went back and tried to find it again, and I couldn't, but I know I saw one.
Okay.
And then today when I was looking, and I think someone else mentioned this last night about cell numbers, he has so many cell numbers from different counties and different area codes.
Well, that's what I was trying to find out, because Davida had said, you said he had 7 different cell phones. You mean telephone numbers, right?
Well, it's let me look. It's on, well, there are 2 landlines. And then there, 7 different numbers. But wouldn't it have to be a different phone? Or no?
Yeah, but I mean, but how do we know? Like, they could have been, sometimes people change their numbers a lot.
Right, and I thought about that, but the way this place listed it, wait a minute. It lists the primary cell phone number with a check mark by it.
Okay, maybe they could be, listen now. Remember, he was married and she had at least 3 children and he had 2 girls. Could he have everybody's telephone number on there?
That's what I'm wondering. The family plan type.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think about that, but they're all different area codes, but I guess that might not matter.
No, it could be. because it could be transferred in. Maybe
Right.
he transferred a number in.
Right. I didn't think about that. That could be. So yeah, it's the primary one, and then there's the one that he texts me on, and then the others. So,
His wife, that she could be the primary.
and then he has a lot of criminal offenses, but
What?
they're
What?
well, no traffic, but criminal. And I didn't even know traffic violations could become criminal. I thought traffic was traffic. And that all popped up, like 6 of them since 1995. And it says criminal court and conviction and all that, but it says traffic.
Like
So-
DUI or what?
It doesn't say. I couldn't get to it. Let's see. No, it didn't give any details. It just said traffic, but in criminal court and convicted. It just sounds like maybe he had road rage or something. I don't know. Or maybe he lost his
rage.
license or something and had to, and then drove anyway. And I don't know. There's nothing dangerous looking. It's like, hold on. It's all traffic, but criminal. And I've never seen that before.
Mary Rose is saying yes, DUI. I don't know.
So a DUI would
I
be
don't
criminal.
know. She's saying that. I have no idea. Okay, so then, do you
Yeah, it says
see
crime.
any connection to him to Debbie?
What was that?
Did you see any connection with him to Debbie?
I see the connection because they clearly have the same child. But when I looked up to see, if he was married to this woman now, and if he was married to her, and there are no marriages listed for him anywhere, there are no divorces listed for him anywhere. But yes, I do see the connection because I think they clearly have the same child.
You found that Debbie's Facebook?
No, I found that she's a real estate agent, but it looks like the picture of him with their daughter. It's the same person. It looks like, I don't know if she doesn't have Facebook, but I wasn't successful in finding Facebook.
And these people that you said knew this person in real life, or knew the mother in real life, did you ever find out if he was texting your daughter?
I didn't. No. I
Can
just,
you go get your daughter's phone and scroll through her text?
she's not here. She's across the street.
Oh, okay.
But it was the girl who was texting her,
Right, yeah.
the volleyball girl.
Yeah, if it really was.
If it really was.
Right, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I just think he's emotionally awkward or something. But there's definitely something not right, and he's definitely hiding things. But it looks like he's going away.
Does it?
I think so, compared to how it has been anyway.
So after you messaged him last night, he hasn't contacted you anymore?
Just those 2 texts. The first one that said, good afternoon, how is your day going? And I didn't say anything. And then about 20 minutes ago, he sent question marks.
Huh.
I think right now I should just assume he gets it.
I would think so, since that's all you've heard.
Yeah, that's all I heard. But it's weird though. Maybe the reason he completely changed his wording and his tone and there was something else I found out.
What?
He never even graduated from college.
What?
Yeah, he never even, I mean, not that that's a bad thing, but this dating website, you're supposed to have
Yes,
a
you're supposed
postgraduate
to have
degree.
that. I said that. I
Yeah,
think you're supposed to have higher than a bachelor's degree.
yes, you are. It's supposed to be postgraduate,
Right. That's what I thought.
but he
Okay.
didn't. He didn't go to college and he was not an executive. He was a driver, which is fine, but that's not what he said.
Oh
Oh,
my
come on.
gosh, Ashley, really?
Yes, I found that out for sure because it pulled up his career history and his education history. He went to Hayward Junior College for 1 year and dropped out.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. So he is he's a lot. I mean, he is a liar. I mean,
That's a huge lie. He told you he was the
Yeah.
CFO of FedEx.
Yes.
The CFO
Yeah.
of FedEx.
A CFO, yeah, in some capacity.
Yeah, that's a
That's
big
huge,
lie.
okay? The chief financial officer as opposed to the delivery driver.
Yes,
Okay.
I know. And believe me, I sent a letter to elitesingles.com today and I better have my money back really soon. If I could figure it out.
And he
they-
was verified?
Yes, they verified him.
Oh man, I would blow that so far out of the water for them. That's
I sent a long
ridiculous.
email. I even talked to Sarah because she's an attorney, and I said, "Is this letter okay to send to Elite?" And I told Sarah what happened, and Sarah said, "Oh, this makes me look good."
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, there's all kinds of deception, and I don't know why. I don't know if he's insecure because of what happened to him, because it looks like he had this marriage for all these years with this Cherry person, and then it suddenly ended. But that goes back to, I think, 2008 or 9. It was 2009. They got married. They had rings on, and he said he never had any other wife but Debbie. But they clearly, there's a picture where she says, "Oh, this is the day Polly and I got married," and they have their rings and everything, and she says they're married, and it goes on and on and on, and abruptly stops around December.
Oh, did you report him to that place, the dating site?
No, I didn't report him personally. I just said that was my experience.
Well, hold on, let me check something. So this is something. Did you check if he was on any of those cheater sites?
I didn't know how. I wanted to, but I wasn't sure how.
Let's see.
I just have this feeling. I know the cell phones could be other people, but he only has one child because the older daughter, I think, is pretty much on her own. And I don't know. I just think that's
it's
very
really weird. On their site, they say 85% highly educated. Our members
85%.
hold an above average education, safe and secure, daily profile quality checks to ensure a safe dating experience with real people. Yeah, okay.
I had to fill out a lot of stuff.
Terms and conditions.
Oh, did you report him to make a police report on all this?
That was done last night, yes. But and you know, they just said that it doesn't sound good. Of course it doesn't sound good. It's excessive. And this officer that I know personally said, yeah, we just need to keep a record of it because
Okay.
yeah.
Repeat infringer, copyright policy, trademarks, hyperlinks.
I don't think they check it at all.
Probably not. They just want to make their money.
Yeah, I don't think they check it.
This company does not represent or warrant that your use of the services will be secure, uninterrupted, complete, always available, error-free, or will meet your requirements. Company does not have any obligation to verify the identity of or screen the person subscribing to or using the services, nor does it have any obligation to monitor the use of the services by other users of the community. Therefore, the company disclaims all liability for your interactions with and the conduct of other users and for identity theft or other misuse of your identity or information. The company does not guarantee the accuracy, completeness, or usefulness of any information on the services, adopt, endorse, or accept responsibility or liability for the conduct of any users or members, or for the accuracy, reliability, or any opinion, advice, or statement made by any party other than the company. Under no circumstances will the company be responsible for any loss, damage, or harm of any kind resulting from any user conduct or from anyone's reliance on information or other content posted on these services. Wow.
But they advertise as one that does verify.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, my fault for not reading the fine print, but they do advertise that. I'm looking at my account here.
And you had no clue about, okay, you guys have messaged, for 2 months. And I'm
Yes.
not blaming you or saying this is your fault in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
you didn't have-
it really is, but yeah.
No, it's not. I mean, but during that 2-month period of messaging and stuff, you never got the idea that he was like obsessive or
No,
stalkerish or anything, or possessive, or
not at all. No.
really?
No, not at all. It was, all on this site, and it was just things back and forth. It was not even every day. It wasn't until that date was made. That's when that started, when we exchanged phone numbers and when the date was set. That's when all that started. Before that, I didn't notice anything like that.
Oh, Carolyn, you
Yes.
got a super chat. Queen Jenna.
Hang on a sec. My chat'll will get up there in a second. It just
She says, just wanted to buy you a cup of coffee as an early Mama Day gift to you. You are a beautiful lady, from Queen Jenna.
Oh,
thank you, Queen Jenna. Oh, now I see it. Thanks, Queen Jenna.
That is weird that he wasn't like that at all.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking right now at all the messages. It looks totally normal. Like a normal person. I just chatting once every day or 2, 3 days. About volleyball, about tennis.
But what about when you canceled that first date on him?
Yeah, what happened then?
He just said, fine, when, can we reschedule? So I rescheduled, not knowing if I would really do it. And it says, yeah, it's just, these messages just look calm. It was all calm and normal, or I thought it was. And then, let's see. Yeah, it's something changed after we exchanged numbers and made that date.
Oh, thank you, Queen Jenna. Mary Rose says he knows not to love bomb until after meeting in person. Hi, Preach Queen.
He knows not to what?
Love bomb you until after meeting you in person.
Oh,
If she paid $400, she needs to tell the dating site and get a refund. In all seriousness, they could probably give advice, as I'm sure they have seen this behavior and worse. Ashley Vestal, did you tell him about YouTube?
YouTube?
Yeah.
What about YouTube?
Did you tell him that you know, like you watch YouTube or anything?
No.
Now, what was the message you sent him last night? Like the last message that you sent to him?
Let me find it again. It was the one that my friend Katie had sent me. You would think I would remember, but I don't know.
No, she canceled the first date, Mary Rose. Is Dave home?
Yeah, can't you hear the TV?
Yes. Hi, Sharcy. I wake up on the West Memphis. I did not know this case may be unsolved. So sad. What happened?
Be right back. Gonna grab the water.
And this is the honeymoon period, Robin says, yeah. So crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, here's the text. The last thing I sent last night was hi Paul, while I appreciate your kind gesture of the flowers, I think we're on different pages. I enjoyed having dinner with you, but did not feel any romance or connection in that way. I'm trying to be kind, and I may have given you the wrong impression about my intentions. I'm not interested in or looking for anything immediate or serious. I wish you the best of luck in finding a partner with whom you can truly connect. Take care. That's the last thing I sent.
And then he said after that, what? What has he said after that?
That's when he said that about the issues. Hold on, I X'd out of it. Hold on. Oh, that's before I forgot. Then he sent all those pictures of his house and his barbecue and the beach.
Right.
One right after the other. Okay, he says, we all have issues. Yours are special. And I don't know what that means. And I get it. Sometimes I can be a little much, but I will not bolt, period. And then I said, oh, it's okay if you want to bolt. I totally understand. And he said, I will not bolt. I'm here for the long run. And then a smiley. And then out of the blue, a little bit later is when he starts sending multiple texts, one right after the other. Sorry, I had to take a break. I was barbecuing a tri-tip. The first one turned out terrible. And, I'm very serious about my barbecues. I can't wait for you to try it. My steaks put Ruth Chris to shame. My chicken is birds from the gods. I even have a special barbecue hat, and he puts it on, and then he starts sending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pictures and of his house and the barbecue pit and the hat and everything. It says, sorry it turned into picture night. I hope it is not too much. I just couldn't form the words, so I decided to share pictures. In some of my world, good night, sweetheart. I love you. And that was the last thing last night until this today at 12:27 p.m. Good afternoon. How is your day going? Very formally. So something happened in his mind, or someone said something between all those pictures last night and that text.
Last
And
night
I'm
was the
hoping that he
question.
just realized, that
Oh.
this isn't going to work.
Yeah, but didn't he say something last night after you texted something and it said something like, talk to you tomorrow?
Yeah, that was his last one that I didn't read the whole thing, but yeah, it did. But he didn't, other than that one text. That's all he sent today. So something changed, obviously, which is, I hope, a good thing.
Hmm.
And then you said he texted like 20 minutes ago. Well, you said that, a little bit ago.
The question marks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was 12:27 when he sent I hope you're having a nice day. And then nothing until, a few minutes ago with the question marks. That's it for the whole day. But I'm going to take that as a good sign.
Right.
I don't know where Debbie is and where this other lady is now, because why was she posted 2 pictures to her profile without him? So did she leave him? What happened?
I think so. I think somewhere around December it ended. And he moved to what he said was Modesto. And it looks like he has some kind of property in Modesto, but I think he really lives in Vallejo, according to what I found today, instead of Modesto. But he said Modesto. And I think he moved from Pleasant Hills, where he lived with this Cherry woman, and it's her house in her name. And I think he moved out and bought a house in Vallejo. And I think this all happened around the first of the year. So I'm guessing if they're married, they're separated, because there hasn't really even been time to get a divorce. It usually takes longer than 4 months to get a divorce.
Right, yeah.
So he didn't even tell me the correct city that he lived in, really, I don't think. I think he lives in Vallejo. Which makes more sense because it's a little closer, but.
Carolyn, where are you?
I'm right here. I'm just getting a snack.
Amy's Justice League said, Mommy Ramblings blog, my heart is with you and sending a big hug.
Thank you, Amy's Justice League. Oh, I gotta let that in. I gotta let that in. That's probably Davita. I gotta let
Where
that
is,
in.
oh, is she calling now finally?
I gotta let that in. That's what I said, that.
Let that in.
Yeah. Gotta let that in.
Hi.
Hi, Davita.
Wait a minute, I gotta turn my sound up. Hold on. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone in chat. How you doing, Ashley? You doing better?
I'm good. Thanks, Davita. Hi.
Good.
Hi, Davita.
Hi, Scooter. Carolyn, what are you searching for? Is she searching for something?
I'm getting a
Yeah, I
snack.
think she was getting something to eat.
Oh. And
Okay.
Ashley, make sure to keep all the information you have and all the text that he's done, just keep those to the side, put it in a folder or something, but keep them.
Mhm.
I'm hoping that this is pretty much the last you're gonna hear from him, but
Right.
in the event that it isn't, you have all of this to be able to show if you have to. And I'm hoping that's not the case, but you don't want to delete all that.
I'm not, yeah, I won't. I will, I just don't like looking at it on the phone, but
Yeah,
I'll figure out how to get it in a folder. And there's one other thing I just remembered. I did get my Facebook all set to just friends instead of public,
oh, good.
but I guess I can still get friend requests from anyone. And this is one thing that was weird today. I keep getting friend requests from people who have one friend in common with me that happens to be him. So I thought that was kind of odd. I haven't accepted any, of course, but
Who are
Yeah.
they?
just these random people.
Did you look them up?
No, I haven't.
That is weird.
Are
That's
they men?
never
Are they
happened.
all men?
No, it's women. They're all women.
Are you serious?
I would look at their,
I would look at their profiles.
profile.
I'll go back and check. I think it was 3 of them and people I didn't know, but he's in common as a friend.
It's kind of odd that 3 women would want to,
Be friends with you, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, where would that even come from?
right.
Well,
He sounds shady.
yeah.
There's
You know,
some,
to say the least.
and I'm not saying he's not nice. I'm not saying he's not who he says he is, but there's something
But
wrong.
he's not
There's
who he says he is.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, he's lied about some serious stuff. It's not,
Yeah.
little things that he's lied about.
He's not at all who he said he was. He's not. He's not a college graduate. He wasn't the CFO for
You're right. You're
FedEx.
right.
Okay. He was obviously married, common law or something, with this woman, okay, for a long time. And he told you he was
Yeah.
married to another woman. And he told you all about this affair thing. And then he even told you a story about that. Right? There was like, he
Yeah.
went into details about.
Yeah. With the first one, Debbie. And then he said between Debbie, the first wife, that he supposedly divorced in 2004, which I guess he did, but he had 2 long-term relationships and that was it. Like it was just this long time ago kind of thing. And then we, see all this about Cherry. And I did notice one thing. In all the pictures on Facebook, the children are never together. His daughter, who he has with Debbie, is never in any picture or associated in any way with Cherry's children.
Right. And did you see, I don't know if it's her son, but one of them, someone passed away that she has a lot of pictures of.
I didn't see that. I saw some sons, and then she has another name too. It sounds French, but when you look up her name, a lot of times it comes up in a foreign language. Everything comes up in a foreign language, maybe Japanese, maybe Chinese. I'm not sure. And all of a sudden I was thinking nobody is who they say they are. Did this woman adopt someone else's name? It was kind of strange. And I guess I was getting paranoid, but it was odd. It was just weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a name she liked and she chose it. I don't think that's really her given name at birth.
I don't know.
The people that tried to friend you on Facebook, that he's a mutual friend,
Yes.
I would go ahead and delete them, because when you can delete someone, you can either confirm to be a friend or to delete it. I would delete those.
Right.
Just to be done with them and see if they try to come in again.
Maybe they're people like me. Who have had an experience, I don't know.
I don't know, but it's it just, that itself doesn't seem right to me.
None of it
At all.
fits. It just doesn't, nothing fits right.
No.
Yeah.
Why would they all of a sudden want to be your friend? You
Yeah,
went out with them
exactly.
one time. You know?
Since last night.
Yeah.
Oh, since last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, something's not right.
This could be a whole big scam of some sort.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, it
You
seems
you
really-
don't ever know. You really don't. It could be. And something just happened to my phone. Well, my phone just collapsed. I don't know what's going
What do
on.
you mean? Collapse.
It won't open. You know, the face thing, you look at it, and I'm trying to swipe it open. It doesn't recognize my face. But it won't come up for the passcode. It just won't open.
Maybe shut it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut it off, turn it
Turn it
off and
back
turn it
on.
back on again. I dropped it about a week ago and the back of it shattered.
Yeah,
Underneath the case. The case is still on. I think if I take the case off, it will fall apart.
right.
Yeah, don't take the back off.
I'm not, I really think it would. You're
Oh, I
supposed,
wonder if that
you're
thing
supposed
that
to be
you
able to
said-
drop the case from 6 feet and it doesn't shatter.
What'd you say, Scooter?
I was just gonna say, what was the reason the night before you guys went out that he went ahead and bought a new phone? It was something because it wasn't compatible or something with yours? What
Yes,
was that?
I was gonna send, he wanted me to send a picture of what my school, looked like, the classroom during COVID with all the precautions. So I just took a pic and I tried to send it to him and it didn't send because he has the Android, and that my phone does that a lot. If I try to send it to an Android phone, because mine's an iPhone, sometimes it just doesn't send and I don't know why that is, but it doesn't. And so I told him that, my phone, wasn't really compatible with him and that happens. And so then he goes and he buys an iPhone.
That is such a weird thing to ask you to send to him.
I know.
Why would he want
that's
that?
what
What
makes
would he?
me- That doesn't sound right. Why would he want that picture?
I'm
I
wondering.
don't
if you
know. I
can-
really didn't think about it at the time because we were talking about the HEPA filters, and the red dots on the floor with the desk 6 feet apart. But now that I think about it, it's weird. It's all weird to me now, and the lesson has been learned.
Oh man, it just sounds so weird.
Like in a disjointed way.
Mhm.
No, it's kind of weird in any kind of way.
Any kind of way.
Yeah, really. Like any way you look at it, it's weird.
Who said that?
Me, Carolyn.
You said that.
Yes. Yeah. Any kind of way, it sounds weird. I
I
don't
wonder
know.
why he lied about the brother and he acted like he had 2 long-term relationships when in fact he was married.
And what did he say about his brother, that he was dead, but he's really alive?
No, he didn't exist. I just said, we talked about, that I was an only child. And I said, do you have siblings? And he said, oh yeah, I have one. I have a sister. She lives in Florida and she has a nice house and I have a room there and we can go there soon.
I have a room there and we can go there soon.
Yeah, for a vacation. And this was at dinner. If he had said that to me before, I would not have gone on the date. Because that was weird too. And the cabin thing, I think, was weird. So soon. And wanting me to bring Zoe and a friend, if she wanted to bring a friend to the cabin when we've met. Well, that was before we even met in person.
That
So
is
I guess
bizarre.
Yeah. I think there's something mentally going on.
You think? Oh,
Like
you're
a
funny.
degenerative.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, I think he's smart. I think he, the 2 months that you were talking, he was kind of trying to assess how maybe believing and trusting and gullible you might be. The
Yeah,
more I'm hearing about him.
and me.
And, and then finally, when you met, because people like that, I mean, they're sly, you know what I'm saying? And they really kind of, try to assess the person that they want to try to hone in on. And you're a very, kind person, and people like that are like sharks,
But he just doesn't come across that way.
Well,
He's
they don't.
laughing
They're
and
going to.
jolly, and he's like Santa Claus.
Yeah,
It's-
well, we know old Saint Nick now, but they people like that, they are going to be nice. I mean, look at some of these serial killers.
Mhm.
I mean, to look at them, you'd never think anything.
Right.
They deliberately do this. They can do this. So, I mean, I'm not saying he's a serial killer.
That's why they're
I'm
so
just
good
giving
at
an
it.
analogy.
No, I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
The whole, looks can be and perception. can be
exactly,
deceiving kind of
exactly.
thing. So I don't know. I'm just going to right now just assume it's done, and that was it today with those 2 texts, and we're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm worried about this concert. I'm really worried about the concert.
What do you mean? What kind? Oh,
That he's gonna think she's going or
Well,
something.
what concert was? Who was it? James Taylor?
And
Yeah.
Jackson Brown. I looked it up. He bought front row seats for both of us, and they were like $800 a piece.
what?
What?
So he needs to find someone else to go.
Screw DeVito, go.
Zoe's tennis coach, godfather person, Keith said, "Oh, Ashley, that is so cool. It's James Brown, or it's James Taylor Jackson Brown." And I said, "You can have my ticket, Keith. Go right ahead." I am concerned about it though. Is he still gonna? Now Keith is
Well-
texting.
Oh my goodness.
He just texted you?
No, Keith did.
Oh.
Keith is
Um,
Zoe's godfather and tennis instructor.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, but, well, that's easy. You just say no. You don't need to worry about it. If he does
But they are good
contact you.
seats. But they
I'm
are good seats,
not
and it is
going.
James Taylor and Jackson Brown. She might not.
Does anybody want to go? I mean,
I'll pass on it.
but can't he just get on? I mean, not that I would wish this on anyone else, but can't he just get back on this site and find someone else?
Oh, trust me, he probably is.
And didn't someone say last night that he's on other ones? I never did
Oh,
figure
I
out how to
have no
figure.
idea. Somebody
don't
said
know.
that?
Not that I know of. I didn't hear anybody saying that.
I thought I heard that. I don't know. Maybe I dreamed that one. Oh no, I know where that comes from. I was on the background check thing. It said he was on 5.
He's on
So
5 what?
dating websites. But it didn't say which one. But it didn't say which ones, and it didn't say
Oh.
when.
That makes all the difference. I'm telling you, he's a weirdo. And so if he does
I know
call you
that.
or say anything about going to the concert, now you can just get real mad and go, I thought I made it clear. We aren't seeing each other anymore. I'm not going.
Can I ask
Hang
you
up.
something? For really, how do you know he paid for the tickets? How do you know he has the tickets?
I don't. I guess.
Well, okay,
I
he met you Sunday. You're telling me he
In
bought
person.
tickets before you even went on a first date with him?
Yes, he did. Well, he did say, he said there's this concert, at the end of May, and I said, well, I don't know because that's a work night. I'm really not that much of a workaholic, but I was pretending to be.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, oh, well, it'll be quick. We'll just go. It's at the Chase Center, and which is in San Francisco, and it'll be fun. And I said, okay, well, I'll think about it. And then the next thing I know, he says he has tickets. And then I wondered if it even existed. So I looked it up, and it does, and it is that night. So yeah, he did. He said it. I have not seen tickets. I haven't seen the tickets. But I also noticed on that Cherry woman's Facebook, they went to the Chase Center all the time for concerts.
Oh, he did.
Regularly. So I guess he likes going there.
So what
I mean,
date
it's
was
nice.
this?
I've been there, but
What date was it going to be?
Well, first he said October. This is what made me really suspicious, because first he said it's in October. And I said, okay, fine, I'll think about it, because I was thinking October. Well, then a few days later, he said they changed it to May 26th. And I just said, okay, we'll see, kind of, I didn't really say.
I see it
absolutely.
October. I see it in October.
I did too, but if you look, I think it really has been changed to May 26th. I saw something on there about it, but it was originally scheduled for October at the Chase Center. But I have never seen any actual tickets, just what he told me. Carolyn, you can find stuff so fast.
I'm not seeing that. I mean, I'm seeing.
I thought I did.
I'm seeing James Taylor and Jackson Brown, June 20th. They're in Connecticut. There's July 29th. They're in Chicago, Ohio on the 31st, the 1st of August. I have them in San Francisco on October 29th.
Yes, that was the original one that I was.
And I don't even see any tickets
For May.
Schedule. Let me see here. For May. It starts June 20th. It's the first date that I see there. Let me see something else.
Well, I'm not going, so it doesn't matter, but.
They're playing Up By Me on August 21st. Hey.
I love James.
Well, do you want to go with him?
No, but I may want to go on August 21st.
I don't want to be somebody's baby, though.
Let me see what tickets are by me. Let's see.
Is it Fast Times at Ridgemont High? I think it is. This song. And Doctor, I liked Doctor.
Yeah. When he first started talking to you in those 2 months, did he try to get you to see him right away, or was he taking it
No.
slow, just getting to know
Very,
you?
very slow
Yeah.
the whole time.
He's manipulating you. I believe that. My opinion is he was taking his time to get to know you and to kind of feel out what kind of personality you had, and to see how easy he might be able to pull one over on you, with telling you certain things like he's told you.
Yeah.
These guys aren't stupid. When people are like that, they're very manipulative, and they just kind of wait it out. He was being the gentleman. He was getting to know you. He was, filling you with a bunch of lies.
It was definitely a different person. And then that went on for about 2 months. And then all of a sudden I remember the words on the website, the elite thing. It's not that elite. I think he said, what did he say? He said, okay. He said, okay, so when can we meet for lunch or dinner?
Mm-hmm.
But that was after 2 months.
Yeah.
And so we made that first date that I canceled. I just think people need to be very careful because a lot of people are doing this, and I know it because I hear it all the time that people are
Yeah.
dating on these websites, and they're just not. I know it's not the early 2000s when it just started and it was scary, but it is scary to me. And I think that just because it's the 21st century and everything is digital, I think, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
well,
so-
you're proof of it.
Well, yeah, and it's, well, and not just me, you hear it a lot, really, I think, about
Yeah.
bad things or weird things that happen. And I think it makes it so easy for people to deceive people,
Yeah.
obviously, and I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. And thank God it was one date and we started finding him out right away with Columbo there.
Yes.
I don't know. It's so crazy. I think he's a. I don't know what the deal with this guy is.
And see, when I
What?
pulled that up to just check, what he had said on the website, there are these men who, what it is, and, I've never done this before, but there are all these little things like emojis, and someone's, this sounds ridiculous, but someone smiles at you and then you smile back if you like them, like a teenager. And so I looked and there are these smiles.
Yeah,
And
see,
these-
I don't think it's so much the online dating. Okay, I really don't, because there's lots of people in this day and age that do online dating. Knock on wood, my daughter,
I know.
met her boyfriend like that, and they've been together 2 years now.
My daughter met her husband that way. So, I mean, my older.
So, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's
And
fine.
I mean, I know a lot of people, okay? Because, I mean, it's been that way. A lot of times people can only date that way, depending, and I don't know. I don't think I think, yes, you have to be careful, but I think you have to be careful anywhere you date.
True.
You meet somebody and they can still not be who they say they are. So it's just, you just have to do some detective work, yes, and just make sure who they say they are. But I don't know.
Well, yeah, well, think about Sarah. I met Sarah at Barnes and Noble, and I had no idea what was going to happen.
You're not much of a snooper, right? You're not much of a
I think she's very believing.
You're not much of a what do I want to say? Like,
Trusting.
you just don't go
Yeah.
delving into things, right?
I guess not, but with this today, I spent a considerable amount of time doing it because I could see that there was something wrong.
Right, but like I'm saying, like, you've been Facebook friends with him for a long time, but then you never looked at like each picture and looked at.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the whole 2 months,
Yeah,
I
you didn't go.
scrolled
You didn't comb
down
over
and
his
I
Facebook.
saw a few things, but I didn't go in depth at all. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I have now, obviously, but
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I'm more of a checker.
Yeah,
well, I think I am now too.
I'm a checker.
I mean, it's sad, but it's true.
Yes.
You know, it's
Yep,
too bad.
That's right. You gotta
This is the
you
world
gotta think about
it
that
is.
now.
Yeah. But now, if you ever decide to date again, which I think you should, but that's totally up to you.
Yeah.
You need to just do your homework and do what you're doing now, but do it before. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
situation
Yeah.
Even, yeah.
Because I thought I was doing that. I really did.
Yeah.
I don't know, but now I see, no, if I had done all this first, none of this
Right.
would have happened.
Right.
And I was almost going to check out his Facebook before. Yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. But you know what? Live
It
and
looks
learn.
normal though.
No.
I mean, the Facebook looks normal.
Not really. Not really for a single guy. If you just do a little then you
Well,
see
if you go down far enough and see the woman that he's married to.
Yeah, but he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta dig how the truth
Ashley
is.
tries to keep looking at the glass half full. I think she keeps trying to look at the glass half full. This glass is all the way empty.
And this is what he saw in her.
Yeah.
I would probably lay money on it, that this is what he saw and he thought, oh man, I got a good one here.
He sounds really
And
stupid.
Ashley, I love you to death, but I mean, I'm saying what he's thinking, you know what I mean? That he could get away with telling you whatever and you would be none the wiser.
I mean, you're right.
Tramp.
I know you're right. And
Ashley needs an online dating buddy, somebody that's going to check over her dates. Oh my gosh.
I do though.
Yeah.
But I'm not if I ever decide to do it again, but I just can't imagine right now ever thinking about such a thing again.
This is off topic, but look what I bought today at Walmart. Carolyn.
I've had those. Those are good.
Yeah, but my daughter got me the Scotty dogs.
I know. I'm just showing you though.
I know.
This is weird. I have never bought these before.
See?
Moo sent me these last summer,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked them, and they just caught my eye today.
Yeah.
I love.
I just thought it was weird that
Yeah. That I got them today
your
too.
daughter sent you those,
Yeah, I know.
but you have the cute Scotty ones, so.
But I don't think she's going to
wouldn't be hard, would it?
What, Davida?
Shortbread wouldn't be hard to make, would it? Or is
Oh,
it?
no, it's not. Yeah, it's easy. I love making it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I want to make it.
Oh, we'll make
My
it.
mom used to make it.
I love shortbread.
This actually comes from Scotland. The secluded village of Aberlour Speyside in the heart of the Scottish Highlands.
You see what
Cool.
Robert Lane said? Robert Lane said, listen, we all have a freak flag, and I'm all for flying mine, but he's frantically waving his around. Oh my gosh.
I'm just glad that Ashley is in the frame of mind she's in now. That's what I'm happy for. And
Lots
she's
of
not,
butter, right,
you know,
Mary Rose? And we all have pounds and pounds and pounds of butter.
Yeah. And it has to be butter.
Butter. It's better with butter. I'm Scottish, and it's easy to make, Sharcy says.
Well, I'm gonna make some.
Make some shortbread.
I've never made it, but I know when Zoe was a Girl Scout that she said I was the only person who bought the shortbread ones.
The treyfos. The treyfos.
Yes, I would buy bunches.
I remember reading this when Moose sent it. I was so impressed because it has the little stamp here from the Queen,
Oh,
and it says, by appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, shortbread and oat cake manufacturer, Walker Shortbread, Aberlour, or however you pronounce it. Wow.
Wow.
So see, oh,
What?
how did I not notice this before?
what?
What?
Don't sound so excited, Davida. Looks like it might be Queen Victoria or something.
Wait, hold on. It says
And
pure,
her husband.
pure butter shortbread.
Do you see the picture?
No.
Wow.
Where?
I see pure butter shortbread.
Oh.
Wait, no, you don't see? Right here,
Where?
right here in the ribbon
Oh, well,
Oh,
we
wait.
didn't see the.
of a young queen and her prince or whatever, or king. Look,
Oh, cool.
Okay, hang on. Oh, yes. Now we see it. Oh.
Very nice. Have you tried one yet?
yes, I'm eating it right now. I tried it before. I said, Moose sent me
I
some
know,
last
I mean
summer.
tonight.
Right now I am, Davida.
Okay,
Yes.
does sound good though.
And there are these
So
other
it's butter, powdered sugar,
There's no sugar on them.
What?
No,
Really?
really.
No powdered sugar in the mix?
Well, maybe mixed
I'll
up
tell
in
you
it.
what.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I
Shortbread-
mean, to make the actual cookie.
Yeah, shortbread is.
Did
very
you,
simple.
Shannon?
Three staple ingredients: butter, sugar, and flour.
Is it powdered
American
sugar?
butter cookies tend to be flat and on the crispy side. Scottish shortbread are made thick and they have a dense crumble. So, although the ingredients used are similar, the preparation methods are quite different. We love the soft, tender, slightly crumbly consistency of these two classic Scottish shortbread cookies, but for a fresh twist, we've added some special ingredients to elevate them to an even more delicious holiday treat. And they make the exact ones like that, like the Walker shortbread. And let's see. Classic recipes only call for butter, flour, and sugar. However, swapping the white granulated sugar for brown sugar and adding a splash of vanilla and a little salt adds extra layers of flavor that really make a big difference. But instead of adding salt to the recipe, I like to use salted butter and then sprinkle the tops of the cookies with fleur de sel. Along with flour, brown sugar, salted butter, and vanilla, feel free to add any of the possible things. Mini chocolate chips, cocoa ribs. What is that? What is it? Where's my? I keep going for my glasses and they're not here. I can't see. And oh my gosh, my glasses are so dirty. Toffee chips, fresh herbs like rosemary or lavender, lemon or lime zest, cinnamon, instant coffee granules. These are just a few ideas to get you started. Let me know what you add in and love.
Yum. I like those that Carolyn had on, was eating a long time ago. And I ended up getting some, but I don't know if it's shortbread, but they're flat and they come in little individual
Yeah,
packages.
I was just eating them tonight. while I
Biscoff.
had my tea.
Yeah, those. Yeah, I like those.
So, Mary Rose said, yes, this is Queen Victoria. And that must be Prince Albert.
In a can.
Yes.
Prince Albert. I remember.
No, I didn't realize how this is like a real Scottish product. Moo, thank you. You got me into this. My mom used to make shortbread. It does have the same taste as my mom's. She would make shortbread cookies. But this is raised. It's a very nice package. Walker's is raised. You can run your finger over it. It's nice and raised. Oh, and the picture is too. Oh my gosh, yes, the frame. The frame, it has a raised edge.
It looks like something you would have at the holidays.
It does, doesn't it? And I love the royal seal.
That reminds me of Lucille Ball. When she did that one, remember she was in Scotland? And they fought the dragon? Why does my mind think like that?
What? I don't remember that.
Remember? And she was, yes, and they were visiting. It's when they were in Europe. And then she had that dream, and she was dreaming that, Fred and Ethel ended up being the dragon, I think. And she had on I can't remember if it was like a kilt type outfit. It was plaid.
I don't remember them ever going anywhere.
Yeah, they went everywhere. They went to Italy. They went to Paris. They went to.
Yeah, see, look, Carolyn,
England.
they have inside special offers. You get coupons.
Good deal.
Move
serious.
messaged me. She says, my pleasure. I'm addicted to them.
Oh, they're easy to be addicted to.
Oh, I like those. I think I might make those.
What are you looking at now,
I'm
Carolyn?
just looking at some shortbread recipes.
I knew she was checking something out.
We always get off topic.
Yeah.
So, or I was gonna say, it takes a lot to get us off topic.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashley, tell us some more.
Those look really good.
That's all I have.
I remember making
Yeah, I'm
this.
sitting here, I still have one,
And
you
I
know,
forgot about them.
dozen roses behind me, and
Then maybe I made them again.
with the card, they're just sitting there.
I did make them again, I believe.
Zoe said, just pretend like that's your Mother's Day gift from me.
Can you show us the roses or no?
I can, I just don't want to be seen. I look like a crazy person. Let's see.
That never stopped Scooter. No, now they're gonna say. Now they're gonna say
I mean,
that I'm
you're gonna
yeah,
say you are crazy.
it's a joke.
What does it say?
What?
This is the last one.
I have roses too, but you can't see them. But they're all different colors back over there.
I haven't
But
opened
he
the
didn't
card on
send
this
it to
one,
me.
but it probably just says the same thing.
You didn't open the card?
Well, they all had the same card. I just no. I'm sure it just says "Love Paul" or something. I'll look. Let me look. I'm sure it does. It just says. So it came from this place.
Yeah, don't show your
Yeah.
address.
From Paul.
From Paul?
From Paul.
I love it. From Paul?
It
From Paul.
is from Paul. I bet he said love though. I bet it was supposed to say love because he always said that. Oh, I.
Well, let's just hope it's from.
So I'm gonna cross Paul out and just put Zoe, I guess. Yeah, it was bizarre. I have never seen such a thing in my life. I have never been so just
And by the way, you look perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You look cute. You look really cute.
I took the hair down and then I put it up in this little scrunchy thing.
I feel so bad for you.
Well, I just get myself into messes. I really do. I mean well, and I think I'm doing something that's positive, and then it turns into a mess.
That's the story of my life pretty much too.
Sign up for online dating. It will be fun.
It really works out. I mean, a lot of people I know have met online and are very,
I
very
know, but then I do it, and
Yeah.
this happens.
But
Yeah,
now you know.
like I said, my daughter, you said your daughter, my daughter met her husband and everything was fine. They've been married for 3 years now and he hasn't done anything bizarre yet that I know of. She
look
may
at people
have,
that
but
met-
he
look at
hasn't.
people that meet, but through a friend and goes really, 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 really bad.
Yeah, you never know.
How do you think Suzanne Morphew met her husband?
Probably not online.
Probably not. You're not doing it anymore, Carol Lucy? You had that whole segment you wanted me to do. Now you're not going to sign up and do the dating? We'll check them out for you, Carol. We'll check them out for you. We'll check them over. Maybe we could have a service where you go out with a camera. Sorry, I have to go out my first date, but it has to be recorded on Zoom.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? I have a service I have a security service, and they're going to watch the first date. They're not going to interfere. They're just going to watch. They'll be looking for red flags. There'll only be about 300 people watching you looking for red flags, but that'll be fine. Just pretend
I
like
don't
the
believe
camera's
it.
not there.
One time you don't ask if I cut my hair.
Well, did you cut it? You did.
I went and got it cut.
You went and got it cut?
Yeah. Just
Wow.
had it trimmed.
What'd she say? What'd the lady say?
Oh, nothing.
She didn't say anything about. She didn't say anything about the purple hair?
She said it looked nice.
Did you say I did my hair myself?
Mm-hmm.
Did she recommend anything?
Nope.
And then she just cut your hair?
Yeah. I said, I don't want to wash it because I just washed it yesterday and put more of the stuff in. And she said, well, can I wet it? You know?
Yeah. And you said
And I
yes?
said, yeah. So yeah, I got my hair wet, but she wetted it in the sink. And then just cut it. But Kevin said, tell Ashley married or murder
I wouldn't
can
understand
cause
an
a-
Irishman's accent.
can cause a dating issue.
I'm sorry, my computer broke up. What did Kevin say? I couldn't hear.
Tell Ashley married or murder can cause a dating issue.
Is that a show?
No, he's teasing you. He's playing. He's playing around.
Either one. Like either or.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
It could put a crimp in it.
You know, Kevin likes roses.
Yes,
You
he
should have said
does.
to Kevin.
Kevin, did you ever send someone 10 dozen roses?
Within 2 hours.
Within
That's
2 hours,
crazy.
Kevin? That's crazy. No, the hair looks good, Scooter. But it looks like you colored it darker or something. Darker than last night. It looks more
Well,
electric.
she put more on, she said.
Yeah, but it looks
More on
electric.
last night, yeah, because it'll wear off, you know. Sandy
Is it
said,
the kind,
just put
is it
more
the
on.
kind that washes out like
Yeah.
in 6 weeks? Yeah, that's what Zoe has done before.
What did
and
Sandy
it
say? Put more on?
gradually goes.
Did you say she said put more on?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can you still get it in pigtails?
No.
mm-hmm.
Oh, good, there you go. You can.
You never let your hair grow at all?
My hair was always long until I got cancer.
Right. And then, but you never let it grow anymore. You're always chopping it off.
Well, I did try to grow it out
Mm-hmm.
a couple of years back,
Yeah.
and it just, I don't know, I got it like kind of to here, but it just annoyed me, and I don't know.
And
We'll
chop-
see if I can do it again. I don't think so. But
Didn't you wear your hair or used to wear it kind of spiky?
when it was real short, yeah.
That's what I thought, because I remember seeing it. I thought it looked good.
I'll do that. I do that too sometimes still, you know. Just
Yeah, I
depends.
think the spiky looks good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
Anyone
Norm?
having heat yet?
do you think he's going to get out on bond? He might
Huh?
kill himself, like Fotis Doulos.
I was wondering if your weather was going to be hot.
Oh, no! All we have is rain, Davida. I swear.
Not
to
us
you.
either, Davida.
All it does is rain, rain, rain.
It's always the same here, except in July. It gets a little hot in July, and most people, and we don't have air conditioning here, and so I have a little portable one. But other than that, it's kind of like the same all year.
Loves who, Kayla? Isn't Kayla the one that you said, oh, look, she's back, Kayla? Aren't they the ones that you said last time, look, Kayla and Michael are back?
No, Guy and Jackie.
Oh, Guy and Jackie.
I can't believe you don't remember them.
Not at all. I'm not at all, and I'm good with names. Guy and Jackie. I've never said
Oh.
that name.
Carolyn,
Yeah,
Lisa H remembered them too.
I think she was just teasing you.
No,
I don't remember.
I swear.
When did
used
they
to
used
be
to
in
come?
here.
When did they used to
And I'm
come?
thinking they live somewhere by me, sort of too, maybe.
Can you snap your fingers on both hands?
No.
Not at the same time. Well, wait, yes, at the same time.
It's like not at the same time. Oh yes.
Now, where did that come from?
I was just
You
snapping
talk
my
about
finger,
being in left field.
and then I remember that I can't really snap my fingers on my left hand. Like I can snap it, but it's not like that's like that,
Really?
and that sounds
So cute.
like that.
Really?
That and that.
Oh, my right hand isn't very loud now. Maybe it's because this is so sore.
No,
let me see.
my hand is just not.
Let's
I've
see.
never been able to do it with my left.
I remember doing this in our pantry when I was a kid, and I just brought back a memory, and that I could never even do like I can do the motion, but it just doesn't make the sound.
In the pantry?
Yeah, we had a big walk-in pantry. It was like a room in our kitchen, yeah. And we did, like you could go in there and there was like little thing, and I remember going in there and doing that.
Look,
I
my
never
right
could
hand
snap.
hardly can do it now.
What?
I have to really. What? That sucks.
I know. I can't do it on the left hand. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
And you can't do it on the right hand?
I can do it, but it's
Yeah,
like
I know. It's like this. It's like
But
it's like a
no.
really, it's like an anemic snap. You can barely hear it. Davida, you can do both.
Yeah.
You can do both like that, like that.
Yeah.
So if you're calling the waiter, ma'am, Mister, you can only do it with
man,
one
get
hand.
over
So
here.
then they're not going to hear you on this side like this, sir. Sir.
He'll ask you if you need a napkin or something.
Yeah. What's wrong with your fingers, ma'am? They're sticky. I'm trying to snap my fingers. Sometimes I can get like a little sound out of it, but not really.
You just right by the microphone, like put it maybe under right by the
You can do both. You can do both clearly, Carol. Let's see. I can't. You know that I can't wink my eyes either. Either one. I cannot close one eye independently of the. I can't. I
What?
can't do it.
I can only put mascara on with my left hand, even though I'm right-handed. On both
Really?
eyes, it has to be the left hand.
Really, the left hand. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always been like that.
Carol, you can't wink at all.
What? I can't wink at all.
What? Let's see. Come on. Everybody
told
can win.
I
Let's
can't.
see.
I can't. I cannot. I used to have to close one eye, and so I could keep it down. Like if I had to look through a microscope.
Okay, wait. I think can you spotlight yourself
I
because
can't. I can't. Do you know that when I look through a camera lens or something, I can't close the one eye and look through the camera lens or the microscope? I can't do it. Believe me, I know. I used to have to. Sometimes I would try to close one eye with my hand and see if I could keep it closed. But I can't. I cannot close one eye independently of the next. I can't.
Well, I
they-
can, but
boys
I can't
wink.
keep it open real wide.
and I can't wink. No way.
You can't wink.
That's the best I can do.
If she can't
Looks
close
like
it
she-
independently, she certainly can't wink.
I can't wink. How can you
Try
not wink? I
snapping
cannot
again.
wink. I can't
Try
wink.
snapping.
Try snapping?
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of Beverly.
Beverly, she can't snap
Yeah.
either.
Here's the question. Can anyone do, I can't, but that whistle thing where you put the fingers in the,
Oh,
No,
my father used to be able to do that. I can't do that.
I can't either, but I
My
remember
father used to be
doing
able to
being
do
impressed
that.
by him.
I think he used to use, and he used to be able to whistle so loud. But no, I can't do that. My mother couldn't whistle at all. My mother would whistle like this. She would
That's,
I have
that's
to-
how I do it. That's
she
how
would
I do
suck
it.
in. She would
I
suck
suck
in to
in.
whistle.
Yeah.
She couldn't whistle at all.
That's how I do it. I can't whistle out. I have to whistle in.
Oh my gosh, it drove me crazy. Oh my god.
That's the truth.
You know what drives me crazy? When people, not even when they're hysterical, like people that get hysterical, I don't care because I can't breathe. You guys know that when I get hysterical, right? But people that start out laughing like they're having an asthma attack. It
Well, that
makes
might be
me nuts.
Because sometimes it's quiet and my head just shakes.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yes,
Oh,
and they go
okay.
tell them what's wrong. Like it's the silent laugh. My mother did it too. You
Yeah.
laugh so hard, you're like, and people are like, what's wrong? And you can't even
Yeah.
get it out, right? But
Yeah.
it's not that. No, it's not even that they're hysterical. It's just that's how they laugh. It's almost like they suck in, and
Oh.
let me think of how it is. It's like
I think it's caused because of church.
church.
Church?
Church, yes, that's what I used to do. I would start laughing. I'd want to laugh at church, and then I couldn't make a sound, so I just started shaking all over if someone said something funny, and I would get in trouble if I made a laughing sound. So I would just start shaking all over, trying not to laugh.
Oh no! When I
just
start
get
shaking, like doing that, it's because I'm so I'm so hysterical that I can't even handle it. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how what I'm talking about. Like it's not even that they're so hysterical. It's like this. Let me see if I can do it. I went to the store today and I saw 2 bananas. No, that's not how they. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. See, I'm gonna really laugh because it's okay. I'm trying to think of how they do it because it's almost painful for me to even try to replicate.
And this is laughing, right? Like in a
Well,
funny
they think they're laughing. They think it's funny, but
Like
it's
they're
me.
not
It sounds
breathing almost.
it sounds
they're
like an
holding their
asthma
breath
attack.
up.
I'm trying to think how they do it. They go, no, it's not like that. Let me see. I think they're breathing out. Let me see. Yeah, that's how they do it. Oh my gosh, they're pushing their. Okay, so they go like this. I was at the store today and I saw 2 bananas. And I don't know how they do it because I feel like that's so uncomfortable. And it's not like it's really funny. Like my neighbor had his car windows. My neighbor had his car windows open. But it's even, and they do it all the time, and it sounds so bad. But it even yeah, they do like that. But they're not hysterical. That's the thing. They go, yeah, Bill got a bill in the mail. You know? Charlie parked the car in the street. Drives me crazy. It drives
That makes me think
crazy.
of this. I went.
It's like a
I guess
wheeze. Yes, Jenny, do you want it? Drives me crazy. Because I think of it like a wheeze. It seems like it's very painful. Yes, it's like yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Yeah. I saw Bill today. See, and I'm laughing thinking about it, but I can't stand it.
Yeah, that's not what I was talking about.
No, you're talking about the thing that I do, and Davita probably does
Poor
it too.
Ashley.
You just get so hysterical, you can't even get the laugh out, and you start
Yeah,
shaking, and
and
your mouth is
you know
open,
what-
and you're like, you can't get it out.
No.
Yeah, you're dying.
And you just shake. Your whole
Yeah.
body just shakes. And
And they're going, "Are
What's
you
funny
okay? Are you
is-
crying?"
yeah,
No.
yeah.
We're like
And
laughing.
Jeremy would make fun of us because it was weird. Tanya laughed the same way, and Daisha laughs the same way.
But it's
All
got to
three
be
of us.
something really funny, right? It doesn't. It's not just like a little
Oh,
laugh.
no, no,
It's
no.
when
It's
you're
gotta be something
really,
where you really
when
giggle.
you're when
Yeah.
when you're trying to tell a story. You know, you've seen it happen to me.
Yeah.
It's that my mother used to do it too, but not everybody
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeremy, he would always make fun of us and he'd start imitating us and then it would make us laugh more,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing would come out.
Yeah, because my sister always would talk about my mother. I don't know if my sister does it, because I do, definitely do it. And it's just like, I just can't.
Excuse me.
She got the paper. She got the paper. She got the paper today. I don't know how they do it, because you can't do that sucking in. Because if you suck in, it sounds like you're gasping. So they've got to be going out, and I don't know how they get that sound, but it sounds like.
Well, does it finally come out?
No, that's how they do it.
It just
Like
just
this.
goes on like that.
Can you believe they did that? What? Where is that a laugh? Where is... I can't handle it.
That is so cute. Look
Oh,
at that.
Thank you, Shell. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Shell, for the super sticker.
Very sweet.
It's really cute. I've never seen that one. You know, I clicked one of those accidentally to Pinterest, and it saved the super sticker, and the super sticker's in Pinterest like that. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, that's cute, Joe. Now she's gonna keep trying.
I just don't know how they do it, because it's so, like it makes me uncomfortable, like with my throat, like it's I'm straining. I don't, and
Like you have sore throat after.
yeah, I don't know how they do that. It's just crazy.
I
Tired
did
from
get
that.
out of control laughing today, reading these next door comments on this post, and that it's does everyone have next door that I don't know what it's called. It's like a neighborhood thing.
Oh,
I've
I've been
heard of
wanting to have that. Can you read some of that stuff?
Well,
I looked for it. We don't
that's
have it.
just the thing. What happened? We have it in this neighborhood, and this man made a post somewhere in the neighborhood about this afternoon or tonight about how he was so upset because there was a party going on next door, and there were teenagers and they were loud, and he just couldn't believe it because it was a Wednesday night. Well, it was 6:45, and so the comments that followed were so hysterical that I couldn't stop laughing. It was things like, one man said, dude, get some noise canceling headphones and call it a night. And then the next one said, it's time to get that Viagra refill done and try to have some fun. And then it just went on and on and on and on. And then he got mad and started saying really nasty things and using bad language, and they took it down. And it was so funny though. But it ruined it then. It was hilarious.
We have that for our town in Facebook. I'm in a couple of them. Some of the people on there get so mad, and some
Yeah.
people just say stuff, to get other people, pissed off or ticked off, whatever.
You're welcome, Joe.
And it's always things like you started your lawnmower too early. It's these things like that, or your dog barked after 10 o'clock, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the whole thing is about. Just
No,
comments.
next door is like, Davida, you probably have it where you are, because
You
it just
probably
tells you
do.
about
I'm
things
gonna look
like going
it
on in
up.
your neighborhood, right, or something, with your
Yep.
neighbors or something. Yeah.
I'll have to look.
People just go into rages on there. It's crazy about these little things.
Your next
It's
door made me
43
mad.
degrees here right now.
It's
It's going to
what?
be a whole 55 tomorrow.
Really? Oh gosh.
Why? What's your weather going to
I
be?
don't know. I don't look at the weather because I just get depressed if I look at it. Did you let me see. I'm going to look at it now. Did you?
Trillions of cicadas about to emerge from underground in 15 states. Going to see if my state's won. I remember when they did before, and man, that was crazy. Oh,
Tomorrow.
Indiana to Georgia to New York.
Tomorrow looks like it might be nice. Looks like it's gonna be partly sunny with 58 degrees.
Oh,
We've had
you're
just
supposed to
rain.
be 3
And then
degrees
Friday
warmer.
is 58 degrees, partly sunny. Then Saturday, rain again. Sunday, 57, partly sunny. Monday, rain again. Tuesday, 54. Wednesday, 57. Thursday, 61. Oh, that looks wonderful for May.
That's about ours.
Love it. Just love it.
Wait, now what were you saying, Scooter, that's coming underground?
Cicadas.
Yes, the cicadas are coming up. It's the ones that spend 17 years isolated underground. They suck on plant sap. And then this year, they're going to be teenagers. These teenagers are going to come out of the earth by the billions, if not trillions. And it's going to be from Indiana to Georgia to New York.
Is this
Yeah,
good
but
or bad?
Oh, it's a good, I mean, they make a mess because there's going to be like thousands of them that are going to be dead on your property where they're going to come out at. We've had that happen to us down in at our cottage. I mean, all of a sudden we were all out on the boat one night taking a night ride, and all of a sudden all these bugs, I mean, about this long.
Ooh.
Wait, no, those weren't cicadas, those were mayflies. These big, huge things, and they were everywhere, all over the boat, all over us. I mean, you couldn't even see. So we turned around. Thank goodness we weren't far. We, put the boat up, came upstairs onto the deck, and I mean, there were just thousands of them on the house, all the railings.
Do they fly?
Well, they had to have because they were there, like on the house and stuff, up high. I mean, they were on trees, they were all just sitting. I mean, it was so
That sounds
weird.
kind of spooky.
Is it like a locust or like a cricket?
Well, the mayfly,
Locust.
mayfly, they're kind of like maybe like a locust sort of. Look it up and you can, but these cicadas, I don't think I've ever seen these.
They make
I
noise,
know that.
right?
What?
They make noise, right? Don't they make a sound?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Here's a picture of them right here.
Oh, I see. I have one.
What is their purpose though when they come out? Do they
I'm wondering if
destroy
these
your
are
plant?
are these what we had? Because it probably would have been about 17 years ago that those were out, come to think of it.
Oh, this one's jumping.
Can you see, Davida? It's just come out of its shell and it's on a tree.
Ooh. And there's thousands upon thousands.
Trillions. It says
Oh, Lord help me.
trillions.
Listen to this. Listen what I found. I found,
Oh,
what was that? Oh, the
This was-
cicadas.
this one's in 3D stop size. I wasn't expecting it.
Is that the sound of them?
Yeah.
Oh, ick.
Okay, listen to this now. Let's go to another subject because we're bouncing around. This is the Nextdoor app, but listen to this. I need some advice. Tonight I was in Target and standing by the entrance. Then an employee pushing a heavy cart hit my ankle with her cart. She freely admitted she wasn't paying attention. The manager got me ice and Tylenol, filed a report. My ankle is swollen, but nothing broken. Has anyone been in a situation like this? Anything else I should do? And then somebody said, call the cops. And then they,
Here's the question.
I know you weren't paying attention.
Sorry, I interrupted. I was laughing.
Oh,
No,
then,
you were standing in Walmart. They were standing in
this
Walmart.
is what they said.
Target.
This is Target. I need some advice. Tonight I was in Target and standing by the entrance. Then an employee pushing a heavy cart hit my ankle with her cart. She freely admitted she wasn't paying attention. The manager got me ice and Tylenol and filed a report. My ankle is swollen, but nothing is broken. Has anyone been in this situation like this? Anything else I should do? And someone says, call the cops. And then this person edits to clarify and says, since people are assuming it was a minor bump, I'll elaborate. The cart rolled into my ankle and on top of my foot. That previously had an operation a few months ago. I screamed out in pain and limped over to sit. I remained seated for an hour, and then
my God.
I drove myself to get medical attention once numbed with ice. My insurance will not cover a portion of it. That sounds a little crazy.
Yeah, she's kind of looking to sue, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so too.
The
Yep.
comments get really crazy, and
And then
I think funny.
here's another
Okay,
one.
this
Says,
is what we had, guys, real quick, just to show you. That's what they were down at our cottage that year.
Oh.
Millions of them, mayflies.
Oh.
They
mayflies.
just all came at once.
Wait,
Yeah.
but
no.
mayflies are like little mosquitoes over here.
Well, these aren't like little mosquitoes. These are like big mosquitoes.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
but cicadas aren't like that.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Those are a nuisance. Okay. But this one says we have a mailbox built out of cement that looks like a phallus. I hate it. The metal part of the box is inserted into this thing has begun to rust, causing holes and allowing insects of all kinds to get inside. I'm wondering if it can be knocked down, and if so, what kind and with hold on, I can't even read what kind and who does that sort of work. I want to get rid of the hideous mailbox and replace it with something new and modern. Does anyone know who I can call to assist me with this problem? Thanks in advance. And someone says, I'd like to, what does it say? I'd like to, they put this in so blurry. I'd like to see some teal, gray, and lime green paint. Yummy.
What?
It's too bad she's not more concrete about what she wants, someone said. Someone said, Dad? Then someone said, I'd take my sledgehammer to it or just wrap a chain around it and attach it to my car. Someone got a fetish or alien thing going on? You'd think they'd say something that exists. What? I don't even understand these people.
We had a lemon tree thief in the neighborhood, and or a lemon thief, and this woman kept putting similar things on that, it was such a horrible situation and what to do about it because people kept taking the lemons off her tree. And then one day, someone came and stole the lemon tree and they dug it up, the whole tree, and took it, and all the neighbors watched. And so then she puts on Facebook or on Nextdoor, that her neighbors had just sat by and watched this happen. And so this other woman said, or man said, well, we thought they were taking it away to be pruned. So we thought,
Carolyn, look at the nuisance.
What?
Look at the mayflies.
Wait, let me see.
That looks like a glitter phone case. I don't know what that's
Oh my
supposed to be.
gosh.
No, I'm not joking. For
No, I'm
real.
serious. That looks like a glitter phone case. I don't know what I'm looking at.
A gas pump.
Show it
covered
again.
in
glitter
mayflies.
on-
Oh my gosh. Yikes.
Yeah, see, that's how it was. I'm not joking.
Yikes.
That's gross.
That's your picture?
Oh,
That's not our house, no, but it's just a picture of them.
Oh, all right.
That's what it gets like when they hatch.
That's not what we call mayflies. Our mayflies are tiny little ones. They drive you crazy and they bite you. Okay. Can someone tell me what website my son can use for finding a wife? My 37-year-old son will be finishing seminary in May and needs a wife to be hired as a pastor. He put in many applications and did not get hired. The only reason is because he has no wife. People say he's good looking. He looks like he's in his 20s. He needs a mature and devoted Christian who can support his ministry. Thanks. And here's 15 comments to that. OMG, I am dying. This is one of my favorite posts on this sub. I'm sure this overbearing mommy is going to be real successful finding a wifey for her baby boy. Good Lord. Someone says maybe her son doesn't want a wife and is seminary for other reasons. Someone said, thanks, I couldn't find a sub that was quite the right fit. This is perfect. Someone said, I always enjoy being recognized. Okay, hold on a minute. Can you imagine if that was your mother? Worst part, she won't see anything wrong with this behavior. And what kind of mother-in-law would she become? Oh dear.
I can't imagine looking for a wife.
Yeah, for your son, because he needs to get a job as a pastor. Every time I try to log into Nextdoor, it requires me to change my password. I follow the instructions, but I never receive a link to reset my password. I check my inbox and junk folders and nothing. I've sent like 6-7 requests to Nextdoor regarding this problem and no response. And someone's, what is this about? It's a sign. The universe is trying to save you from Nextdoor. And let's see. This one says, I was so glad I was sent an email about this. I was fishing around the pond behind blah, blah, blah street when in... What happened here? Hold on a minute.
Sorry, I'm looking at my Nextdoor post too, and it's just hilarious.
I witnessed an older gentleman with veteran license plates taking pictures of the Thunderbolt street sign as well as my house. When I politely asked him if he was taking pictures of my house, he said no. He was taking pictures of the street sign for the bank. Prior to my arrival, my husband witnessed him slowly driving by and taking pictures of our house, as well as, and he lives in the house, I guess, next door, and the house is directly across the street. I got off the phone with my bank, and they said no. They said they sent no one to my house for property identification or inspection. We are ahead of schedule on our payments, so there should be no visits from any bank. The only other explanations are that, one, he was taking pictures of the houses that just sold 2 houses down and was taking pictures of the neighborhood houses. 2, he was taking pictures for the county parcels from a private vehicle. Whatever the case may be, I thought the neighborhood should like to know about this gentleman taking pictures up and down Thunderbolt Street. You may be able to see him from your outdoor surveillance cameras. Just a friendly FYI. I said, whoever called the cops for loud exhaust, your mom's an HO3. What?
What's that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
I know what it is.
What is it?
HOE? HOE?
3.
I know, but maybe.
It means HOE, and it's a nice way to say it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you sure you don't want to go on that date, Carol?
Oh my God.
I must really need to laugh because I'm in hysterics. So
Dog poops on my lawn. My gardener just called me outside to show me the last 2 weeks someone lets their dog do it on my lawn in 2 places. I was not using special weed killer thinking about your pet's health. No more. Starting tomorrow, I'm using the chemical, which is bad for pets. Keep your dogs away from my lawn.
there are lots here, about dogs.
And they said, I'd shite on your lawn having to read this bad, because it was really bad spelling. It says, illiterate spelling shite show. Then someone said, keep your dogs away from my mortgage, because he kept saying loan instead of lawn. And they said they just financed letting the dogs near is going to screw up everything. Because they kept saying loan. Keep your dogs away from my loan instead of lawn. And then someone said, I mean, if dogs are going to cause her loan to not get funded, I get it. No one wants a home purchase to go bad. Oh, that strongly worded, polite FU reply is gold. Oh gosh. So somebody says, gum? Bet you thought these polluters went away. You were wrong. Earlier this year, I posted a picture of the gum somebody was depositing on my driveway. Well, they haven't stopped. Only now they ball up the gum so they can spit it closer to the garage door. Mind you, I walk the block daily, so I know the other driveways are clear of fresh gum. I believe I am being singled out because I am the best looking guy on the block. And oh yeah, I also had a political sign, I'm not going to say which one, on my lawn when this all began. I haven't caught them in the act, but I've narrowed it down to one couple. The female member of the couple is also an active gum chewer. Stand by for future updates. And he's got a whole Amazon box filled with gum. And some of it is like this big. Okay? So then, let's see what the people say on this one. Better get out there with your AR and protect your driveway. Someone said, I don't understand why people don't like me. It must be because I'm super attractive. The best looking guy on the block, in fact. Oh, gosh, yeah. Standing by, 007. Oh, my gosh. Best looking guy on the block. Person grooming his dog.
Yeah, it's a huge dog section. There's one about a foxtail.
Saw this on Facebook. Looks innocent enough, but it is the price is not profitable. Call me paranoid, but I suspect you buy this lock expecting a high secure lock for your home or business at a discount. They will ship it to you, and hold on. What he's showing is these lock sets or something that's on Facebook, and he's saying, so you'll buy it, and they'll ship it to you. Now they have your address. The lock, no matter secure or not, it happens to be is irrelevant. If they have a copy of the key, the real money in this would be to sell the keys to local gangs and other criminals around the U.S., not to mention knowing this is likely the case. Who do we report it to? We have good reason to think something stinks, but no proof of a crime. It needs to be investigated. $10 for a lock? The cheapest lock at any hardware store is like $20. Shipping such an item for $9 is not going to happen. The smallest package starts at $8 in the post office. Bottom line, do not buy a lock for your front door and have it delivered by some no-name company. Even Amazon is risky because unless it's shipped by Amazon, you're likely dealing with an individual, not a company. Amazon, I have issues with, but a lock shipped direct by Amazon is not going to have the key sold on the black market with your address attached. The quality and security of Amazon brand looks is another story. Just avoid them. And then, what the heck? There's 20. This was difficult to read. Someone said, why, that's an understatement. It was nearly impossible. Why are so many people have an aversion to punctuation? Is there a subreddit for all the stupid people who post on Nextdoor, or is it more nuanced? Because there are some real idiots on mine. There was someone asking about how to locate a local dump, another asking to borrow plywood, and once someone was asking for a free mattress and wanted it driven to her. Oh my gosh. Nextdoor is about helping people. If someone needs a free mattress and have it delivered to her, clearly she's incapable. She could be disabled. She could be poor. Nextdoor is also helping people have a heart. When my neighbor got robbed, the criminals used one of those copied keys they bought off the dark web. And then, wait, no. Now I remember. Some crackhead just leaned on the back door until the strike plate tore through the door jamb. What? He's making fun of the guy about the dark web. Oh, that was okay. This reminds me of my friend who is lovely, just naive, who warned when we bought a house to not use a local locksmith because they're in cahoots with the robbers. It wasn't even that this particular locksmith was shady, and I'm not sure what she wanted us to do. Hire a locksmith from 3 hours away who only knew their region's robbers. Oh my gosh. Someone said, oh gosh, we have to call a local locksmith every time an employee quits or gets fired. For what they charge, they are doing just fine and don't need to be in cahoots with anyone. Silly. If he admits it's $20 at the store, well then $10 on Facebook Marketplace would seem reasonable. Shoot, where do I report Ace Hardware? I bought an actual lock for under $20 there. Clearly they're in cahoots with all the crooks and druggies in my area and need to be investigated. Crazy. So you look at this every day, Ashley?
I thought I reading like I would read this. I don't think I could read this one without.
I'm surprised nobody put a next door Reddit about all the roses delivered at your house.
Seriously, now this one's about bump on my dog's nose. This is tonight. I noticed last night that my dog has a strange bump on his nose, and I'm not sure what it is. I've never seen it before. He was sort of sneezy the night before, but he's quite often sneezy. So I was kind of worried it's a foxtail, but it could be a bug bite, but I'm not sure. Anyone have any ideas? I'm desperate for answers, trying to avoid an expensive vet bill if I can. And then the comment said, the first one says, usually a foxtail will go up the nose or get caught in the fur, then work its way under the skin. I don't think it's a foxtail, and I don't appreciate you accusing your neighbors of leaving foxtails around.
Now,
I don't read
do
often.
they know who you are on there, like what house you're in?
No.
They don't?
Well,
They don't? Okay.
no, it's like it's the area, like East Side Petaluma, West Side Petaluma, Kennel, like my neighborhood is called Kenilworth, so it's Kenilworth neighborhood, but it doesn't give the actual streets that people.
Okay, this one says, was looking for recommendations on street tacos. Someone said, eating street tacos is a great way to catch ptomaine poisoning. You never know who is coughing on the food in those places. And someone says, okay, ptomaine poisoning, or what those of us in the 21st century now call food poisoning, is the result of bacteria in food. This, as in the puts the person's name, has already pointed out, can happen at any restaurant or even in your own home. Also, I don't believe I asked for your opinion of whether I should eat street tacos or not. Get out of here with that garbage.
Is this your next door, Carolyn?
No, I don't have a next door.
You don't have one.
No. I'm reading on one of these websites. Men howling like coyotes at coyotes. I've heard a group of men howling back at coyotes for a few nights now. Please don't howl at sunset or at night. It attracts packs of coyotes to the area. This neighborhood already has a large amount of coyotes roaming around at night looking for our pets. In addition, many of the neighborhood dogs do not understand that a coyote is a threat to them, and they also bark back at these men and coyotes. Our pets may get hurt as a result of this. Have a wonderful night and stay safe. Let's see what they said here. Someone said, everything happens for a reason. Maybe the men are hoping the coyotes will eat the neighborhood dogs. Somebody says, wow, she's out of touch. Gosh.
They do have weird barks.
Garbage thief. Neighbors, this may sound weird, but someone actually stole all of our garbage right out from our garbage can when it was curbside for pickup. We thought someone was pranking us, but have asked around, and no one knows anything about it. Seriously, we are wondering if they took it to get personal info about us. Thankfully, we shred all of our personal info, and we recycle all the others. Guess they just got our kitchen garbage. Thoughts? Are we crazy about our concern? Let's see what they said here. And someone said, hey, I saw that in my next door today too. Hello, neighbor. Someone said, I wonder if they're suspected for some sort of crime because the cops will take all of their trash and look for evidence. Someone said, or they're being investigated for a crime. I mean, it's always worth asking, are you an idiot? She just did it in a nice way. Why did I keep clicking on the bell? Oh, here's one that has a lot of comments. Let's see what this is about. I don't know if this is the place to ask, but I don't know where else to ask. There's a moderator completely abusing the system to the point a lead had messaged me and told me that she was the one reporting my post, and she reports my post like it's her hobby. The thing is, nobody knows what to do about it. The majority of members are livid with the moderation, and every time I've tried looking into how to report a moderator, I've only found how to report leads or members. I don't know if there's any solution to it. Does anyone know? Let's see, there's no such thing as a moderator. Maybe you mean community reviewer. Just email ND support about it. They can review all the actions taken by leads. Seriously, there's no moderator. That's really strange. Good to know, though. And it says someone is saying that the correct name for a Nextdoor moderator is either a lead or a community reviewer. Report them from their profile, and it will go straight to the staff. What kind of posts of yours are being reported? I've been reported for making puns before. I was reported also for warning people about a P trying to recruit cosplayers for something. But definitely the woman reports people for everything. She reported someone for screenshotting one of those you'll get rich scams and jokingly saying, "Oh boy, I'm going to get rich, guys." And she accused them of putting people at risk, to which it got deleted. They sanctioned you for that? Yeah, they sanction people for every freaking thing under the sun. True. I will not be shocked if I indirectly got half of Nextdoor banned because the majority of the comments were saying P's don't deserve to live and insulting the shite out of a Nextdoor moderator. And somebody said, leads and community reviewers vote on your post. Living in Oklahoma, I was suspended for being political in a political chat room. Then they voted on kicking me out of the neighborhood for any voice. It's a real racket. They keep all your information and they arbitrarily kick you out. Joke's on them. A good chunk of Nextdoor is infuriated at the people for going ban happy. And what now? Or at least from what I saw before I was banned. Nextdoor is never wrong. I've reported them several times to the BBB, and they don't ever change their minds. When you are on their neighborhood poop list, your days are numbered. They can talk about you behind your back without ever saying your name. But the founder was a hit-and-run driver. But, by the way, their founder was a hit-and-run driver. Yes, they passed judgment on your words. What? A hit-and-run driver? Yepers. I was watching a live feed of some girl feeding her pet mantis a live cockroach, and I said bug wars, and was banned for animal cruelty for 30 days, so I challenged it. They refused it for 10 days. Me being an idiot, I should have left it alone, but I'm not accepting that. I will take it to the next level. And the moderator said I was threatening by those exact words, next level. I'm not sugarcoating it either. To this day, I'm banned from posting anything in the funny animals category. She was feeding live bugs to a bug. You can't win. I have blogs, and I've never once been sanctioned or scolded until here. They said my tone was threatening. Tone? They had to have the last words, which was, paranoia will destroy you. I told the powers that be I was threatened by that, but they never replied. Check with your homeowners association. They can usually resolve this. Wrong. Neighborhood Nextdoor never resolves anything. They just ban you. Interesting, but we don't have one. You should try to sign up for one, Davida. I can imagine you would be crazy on there.
Oh, no, I get irritated too much as
I know.
it is.
It would be fun. It would really be fun to watch.
I
yours.
couldn't add that to my memoir, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, as
especially
soon as
if
I
they
get in the car tomorrow to go to work, I'm gonna be nuts.
Especially if they said something about Davida,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like about her lawn or
Mhm.
something, or
Yeah.
her dog. She would go out of her mind.
yeah, no, I can't do it. I get irritated too easy as it is.
I'd like to see it. I would like
Thanks.
to see it. I think it would be hysterical.
Oh, do you? Good, my blood pressure goes up.
Davida, what's wrong? Oh, this idiot on Nextdoor. I'm going to find out who it is, too. I know he's talking about me. Be funny. But what time is it? Is it 3? What is it? How come it seems early?
37 your time.
Yeah. My watch is dead. But I think I'm going to head on out. It's been a long freaking day.
It's been a busy day for you.
Oh my gosh. It has been very busy. Very busy, busy, busy. And
Yep.
Michael coming to work out tomorrow with Jimmy. He was supposed to. It's too busy for him today, so they're gonna work out, and then Jimmy's supposed to finish and trim and get some stuff done. I might do some baking tomorrow. I don't know.
Baking?
Probably. It's the weather's crap. It's probably gonna be crappy again. All it does is rain. It's ridiculous.
I'm just gonna work.
You're
That
going
sucks,
work.
doesn't it? Rain,
What?
rain, rain.
Yeah, I know. All it does is rain. All it does is rain. That's I just feel.
We got rid of our one car today, donated it to St. Jude.
Did you?
Yep.
That's nice.
Yes, we did.
That's nice. What else? And
But
you're
this is my Sunday. Now starts my Thursday, then Friday I'm off, and Saturday I work.
right.
I know. Don't feel sorry for me.
Oh, I feel sorry. I don't really, but it's still fun to go to Hobby Lobby because you get
Oh,
to go to
please.
Hobby Lobby. You know? I don't know.
If I was there to have a good time, yeah, it would be fun. But I'm the target.
I don't. You know what? I don't see like how do you walk by? Like, do you ever walk by and go like, oh my gosh, they just got that in. I want that.
I usually don't have time because
Ah.
I'm away from everything.
Oh, that would drive me nuts. So you're in
The fabric department's in the back,
Mm-hmm. You
so
washed the car today. Now the geckos can poop all over it. Hi, Star Marie. What are you doing tomorrow, Scooter?
I don't know.
You don't know. What do you? What is Dave still working at his sister's?
No, he finished Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, Monday.
And what about? Oh, yeah. I know why I wanted to get off early too, because that bond hearing for this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
tomorrow that is?
Yeah. It's gonna be.
For which For which one?
It'll be 12. Okay, it's 10:30 Mountain Time, so it's gonna be 12:30 my time.
But what guy? What are you talking about?
Barry Morphew.
Oh, okay.
Yippers. That's what I'm saying. If he gets out, I don't know.
is this the one that the man called in today about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you think he might get off?
No, I don't think he'll get off, but I think if he gets out on bail, well, what if he does a photos doulos
No.
and offs himself? I don't know.
And Ashley, oh yeah, you have to go to work tomorrow.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and just to say for the end of the night, you did not get any more texts from him.
No, I have not.
Good,
Okay, good.
okay. He might be leaving now.
Hello.
On to the next.
Movie. He gives her- All right. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, I'll try to cover that bond hearing whenever that 12:30.
Thank you.
So. But
Oh, come on, wait.
all right, yeah, you guys, prayers for all that need and prayers for your partner Kevin and everybody that needs prayers there. Carl Boyce's husband and everybody. Got Nana Petty's sister. And everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody all around. Collective prayers for everyone that needs them. God bless you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day at work, Davida. Have a
Thank
good day
you.
doing
Love
what
you.
you're doing. I love you too.
Love you,
Ashley,
everyone.
be careful.
Praying for you,
Everybody.
Carolyn.
Yep, thanks. Okay, everybody. Love you guys. Bye bye.
Love you.
Said it
Bye-bye.
first,
Bye-bye.
Davina.
Oh my God.